for Kevin Durant. And Lillard subbed in for Steph Curry. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Dishes to Horford. It's stolen by Duncan. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Good! Lillard's got his first points of the night.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Butler from outside. But they'll get another chance. Back to Bosh. Deflects the pass. And Horford, here we go, to the paint. Korver kicks to Bosh. To the wing right side. Here's Horford, and he jams it with authority.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Bosh can't get it to go. 1:11 left to play here in the third. Duncan with it. Now defended by Korver. Thompson misses. And it's Korver off the drive. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Western All-Stars ball.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in, and then for the East All-Stars, Pau Gasol's checked in for Horford. Anthony comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's John Wall in for Kyle Korver. .50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Westbrook. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Westbrook's got 8 points. Westbrook's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Teague the pass to Gasol. Westbrook with the block. Aldridge inside, working on Bosch. And Aldridge slams it in.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Wall's shot is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. The East All-Stars up on top, leading by a point. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
Check it out.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Now, here is Irving. On the court for the East All-Stars, they've got Pau Gasol. Paul Millsap out there with Anthony. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Wall in at the 2 spot. On defense, the West All-Stars. They trail by 1. Millsap dishes to Anthony. Rejected by Gasol. A nice shot by Gasol. Gasol's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the East All-Stars. Gasol's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. James checked in for Anthony. And so here are the West All-Stars. And here is Aldridge. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kev?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Now, here's Millsap. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And the jam by Harden.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this hard.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Open shot, Thompson. They get it back. Good D by Irving.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The drive by Paul makes it off the glass. Now it's a 4-point West All-Star lead. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Just not happy with how this team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys.
He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here is Korver. Bosch kicks to Korver. Over to the wing. Wall passes to Horford. Paul with the steal.
That's the thing with basketball. Things can change rather rapidly. It can go against you in a hurry.
Especially when you turn the ball over. And they've got a game on their hands now, and they can ill afford any more miscues.
Here's James following the basket by Chris Paul. No one near Wall as he lets it go. They can't stop the run with that one. That's tipped. James outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Durant, and it's sent back by Horford. LeBron with it, guarded now by Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
Now here's LeBron. Bosch trying to free himself up. Korver, no luck.
You know, Kevin, this has been a much better effort from them here in the second half compared to the first. I just don't think they were intense enough in that first half.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. And we've seen it time and time again here. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Stephen Curry in for Paul. The East also changing it up. Pau Gasol's checked in for Bosch. Anthony comes in for Al Horford. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Kyle Korver.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Here's Curry following the basket by John Wall. James dishes to Gasol, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. James, the pass to Carmelo. A shot by Lowry. Wide open.
They're going a little bit cold from the outside right now, trying to cut into this deficit. So when that happens, you still got to take good open shots on the perimeter when you get them, but you also have to get the ball inside some.
The East All-Stars on offense. It's stolen by Curry. Outside Gasol. Curry against Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry outside. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the West All-Stars.
I agree, Steve, and this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance for James Harden. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his second personal.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting for West All-Stars, Klay Thompson.
And he's good on the second. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 15-point game. James right side. From deep three-point range, Gasol. Off target. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubt that they'd come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and James Harden.
He was doing some serious battling with the bigs down low.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.